like this one now? We are losing a lot of good people. Why do we speak like this one now? We are losing a lot of principled people. Why do we speak like this one now? They are spending the whole of their lives regretting and in depression. Why do we speak like this one now? They are victims of their choices. We are telling you before you get there.
Amen.
It's too much.
The story of God from the book of Genesis, especially from verse 1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. No one else has done what God did. So if you want to know God better, we would rather introduce you to the works of God and you know him through what he did. We cannot describe God to you in the way we would probably describe a certain man. We can only refer you to his works. Great are his works, marvelous are his works. He created us in a peculiar way, in a unique way, so much that our daily lives, our daily activities should just prove their testimony enough, their arguments enough, solid and clear that there is a God.
How can we help our friends but not smoke? The first thing that they can do is to adopt a plant-based diet. We must encourage our friends to take more walks. And then the last thing that we can do is to direct them to Jesus. Because some of them do not even know Jesus. So we must direct them to the source of happiness and the source of life. May God bless everything of us.
I want us to know, my brothers and sisters, that angels are what? Talk to me. Super what? Super fast. They are super big. They are super smart. They are super fast. Are you following? Those are characteristics of angels. Now there are so many of them. I don't wish to go through them because it will take us a long time. If they so want, they can present themselves, my sister, in the form of wind. In other words, they can be present without you noticing that the angels are actually there. Are you with me? Please follow through. I'm trying to get to somewhere. So they can be present without you noticing that angels are actually there. Let's move on with their characteristics. Even if they wanted to marry, angels cannot marry. They do not have human DNA. Are you following someone? Even if they so wanted to marry, angels cannot marry. They do not have human DNA. They do not have those genes and hormones that cause you to want to marry. They have no estrogen. They have no progesterone. They don't have those things that make you want to yearn for the opposite sex. My good sister here, if angels had such, if angels had an ability to marry, then all the gentlemen here would be in serious trouble. If angels had the ability to marry, then all the gentlemen would be in serious trouble. Even among you, when none of you is an angel, there is competition for the good ladies. Imagine yourself if you were competing for the same lady with Gabriel, right? And he's also interested in the same person. I mean, you've been serious now. What would you buy that lady to impress her, which Gabriel cannot do?
Thank you.
If you buy a car, Gabriel can fly her home.
Thank you.
So I bless the Lord that angels have no human DNA and angels have no ability to marry. Is someone following me? Yes. So I want us to understand, my friends, that even if angels actually wanted to marry, are you following? They cannot what? They can't marry my sister. They can't marry my elder, even if they wanted to marry. And did you know, if angels had human DNA, all of you, my sisters, could be raped. Because angels can be present in your bathroom without you noticing. You can see everything. The book of Matthew chapter number 22, verse 29 to 30. Jesus replied, "You are in error because you do not know the scriptures or the power of God. At the resurrection, people will neither marry nor be given in marriage. They will be like angels in heaven." Are you following?
Yes.
So Jesus speaks to them and he says, "You are in error. The reason why you are in error is that you do not know that in the resurrection, people will be like what? Angels."
Chapter 1, verse 29.
Genesis chapter 1 and verse 29.
Yes.
And God said, "Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree, in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat."
So from this verse you can see that in Eden, God's diet which he prescribed to man was a plant-based diet. Are we there? That's what God prescribed for us, for men. Diet was so important that when Daniel was captivated in Babylon, we see that he refused to eat of the king's what? Stable. He actually wanted to eat what the diet that he thought or that he believed was right for him. Are we there? That's how important diet is. And there are just 4 principles I want to introduce to you, which I created the acronym VMAQ. So VMAQ. V is for variety. Are we there? So our diet is to have what? Variety. Different textures, different colors, different tastes. So that the meal is what? Is pleasurable. Are we there? The M is for moderation. We need to eat in what? In moderation. Are we there? What is healthy for us, what we call nutritious food, is what we are to take. We don't just take anything because it's edible. But we look at our plate and we assess the nutrients that are what? That are there. Then our A is for avoidance. There are foods that are not healthy for us. For example, we have our animal products, we have our chocolates, we have our cakes, and we have our soft drinks. They are not healthy for us for multiple reasons. We need to avoid those. And the Q is for quality. Our diet ought to have what? To have quality. When I say quality, I'm speaking of whole foods in place of what? Of refined foods. So when you buy a mealie meal or whatever, you find it written refined or super what? Refined. Are we there? You ought to go for the whole what? For the whole foods. That's what you'll be advocating.
So when you speak of chemistry, I sit down. Why? Because you are the chemical person. And when we talk of courtship and marriage, you sit down. Why? Because it is me who is in charge. Because I'm talking from experience. In fact, I did more than what you did because I'm a married man.
Yeah.
I dated and then I married. You dated and you imagined.
That's a good one.
That's the difference. So now you are getting it from the wisdom of. I am not saying part with your relationship. I am saying define it correctly. So that you do not expect stuff that relationship cannot produce to be enjoyed in life. If you have a space filler, you don't have a husband. Don't expect to be married. So when you are planning, enjoy your time with that boyfriend for now. For the future does not belong to people like you. Remember, the motto is, whose flag will fly. That's the motto. Now, Psalms 119, 165 says, listen carefully. Great peace have they which love thy law, and nothing shall offend them. You guys listen carefully. Great peace heartbreaks can overtake them.
Yes.
Because they are protected by the law.
Yes, sir.
And they know whoever dismisses them is not like is not in love with them, but is not in love with the law that they represent.
Amen.
So whoever is not in love with the law that gives me great pleasure is not doing me a disservice by dismissing self.
Yes.
Because when people dismiss me, they lose. I don't.
Yes, sir.
Mm.
Amen.
I'm not saying do not sleep around. I'm not saying do not follow. All I am saying is your relationship is based, or the foundation is the activity of the relationship, period.
Yes, sir.
Whether you fear God or you do not fear God.
Yes, sir.
Whether you worship or you do not worship. Unfortunately, we all worship. But what I want to tell you is the relationship cannot be stronger than the building blocks.
Yes, sir.
Deeper than
And then you
love.
agree with me. In whatever a person does, the Lord is not fighting men. No.
Yes, sir.
He is giving us a canvas. He wants us to do this thing right, and when it is done right, all will be well. And then you think marriage is a rehabilitation center where you are going to do the finishing up of every man so that they become a husband that you love. Young lady, I want to tell you before you do chemistry, put the chemistry there, right? When you are entering into marriage, it's a selfish decision where you are supposed to enjoy, not to surrender. And all of you say you are in a relationship when you are conquered soldiers. What you were before you entered and what you are now are two different things. You are just become a commodity on somebody else's market, and then you believe you have got value when all that you are doing is polishing yourself so that they abuse you further. Your mother was a young lady.
Yeah.
She was just like you, and the beauty that you have is borrowed residue from her. There is nothing new under the sun. Open up your eyes. You cannot make the same mistake that everyone else has been making. No, you can't do that. You have reference points. You have a datum line to take measurements. Why are you not thinking, young people? Why are you behaving so careless? Why has education failed to change you? Why has experience failed to change you? Why are you living like a fool? And I am telling you, there are some people who are well behaved, who are carrying better packaging than you.
Word.